All right, we're here with assistant coach Ruben Felix. The Knights split today, beating Penn in the nightcap 3-0 after the setback against Connecticut 4-3. But tonight, coach, you set 10 stolen bases for the team, a school record. Talk about the base pads and the speed this team has this year.
I think that's a big tool for us this year, having a lot of speed. And we scouted the Penn University this weekend, and I just thought their catcher was a weak arm catcher and slow in the feet. So I said, let's put some people in motion and put some pressure on them to throw us out. And we got 10 stolen bases. I didn't know how many we had. I didn't realize we had 10 until you told me here after the game. But that's good for us because now we could use that as a tool, and these guys can believe they could steal bases.
Ferris Sullivan getting that 10th steal to set the record of all the players, right? That's who you would have picked as the one who would break the record. It's Ferris Sullivan, right?
Yeah, of all people, that's good for her to break it. Just to let people know that, you just have to be a good base runner and to get a good jump to steal some bases on a good pitch. So it's good for us as a team to have, the girls that are average runners be able to be good base stealers.
Maddie Schroeder's had a heck of a year. Has really improved. I believe he's up over 150 points better this year than she was last year as a hitter. Just talk about Maddie and her improvement. Maybe the most improved player on the team?
Yeah, we just talked in the fall and this spring. We've been talking a lot about, them short ball people. They need to be good with getting the bat, putting the ball in play, and being aggressive. And with 2 strikes, really cutting down their swing, just trying to poke the ball through. And she's done a real good job. Novak was on the same pace as her. I mean, this weekend she had a little bit of a bad weekend, but the small ball girls have done a real good job of recognizing putting the ball in play. And Maddie's, she's done real well. I think she's in probably about 370 right now, but as long as she keeps doing that, she'll be on base a lot for us, and that's what we need from those speedsters.
And you talk about the speed. I mean, you got Lauren Aldridge come off the bench and get you some steals. Lindsay Nealon tonight got you a steal. I mean, this is as deep of a team as UCF has had, but it's got to be huge to have players coming off the bench that can produce for you.
Yeah, that's big. I mean, my 3 years that I've been here, this has been the best team we've had and the fastest team we've had. In times before, we've had 1 or 2 players that are pretty speedy. Everybody else is average type of kids. And this year, we got 5 or 6 girls that can really run really well, and then that creates pressure. And in fast pitch, I mean, you're not going to hit 4 or 5 hits in a row like baseball, so you got to be real good with the small ball, be a good bunting team, and be able to move runners with hit and run, all that good stuff. And if you have speedy runners, might as well just put them in motion and then see where the defense where the defense takes it.
Mackenzie much sharper tonight, 6 2/3 shutout ball, 7 strikeouts in the cold conditions, and keeping Penn off the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's a great outing by her. Obviously, ending the weekend with a great outing here this last game. I wish I could have pictured the complete game, but I want to get Lauren Danley in there for an inning, and she wasn't ready at the start of the 7th, so I let Mackenzie go back out, and then I brought Lauren Danley, which is kind of a crazy move with 2 outs and a shutout going. But she's a freshman. We need to get her in, and I told her I was going to bring her in sometime, hopefully today, and I think with the 3-0 lead, that was sufficient enough for her to go back out, and she did a good job, finished the game off for us.
Let's final thoughts on the weekend. You go 3-1. You win the Spring Fling tournament. I know you would have liked to have gone 4-0, but you pick up a win on Friday over Villanova, a win over SEC Ole Miss in 10 innings in a wild game, 4-3, and you pick up the win against Penn today. Assess this weekend overall for the team.
I think it was a great weekend for us. Obviously, you want to beat teams you're supposed to beat, but we just didn't hit. We didn't hit against UConn. It was cold, but just like we told the girls that the conditions are bad for both teams, and we got to step up and play in the cold weather, and we just didn't hit. We hit 2 hits, and not a whole lot of teams are going to win with 2 hits.
But you do get 3-1 though, and that's the name of the game. You get some wins and build some momentum now coming into the midweek.
Yeah, we're excited about that. We're about to play 3 games in the next 3 days, and Michigan's coming in, so we're looking forward to that, see the challenge, and see where it takes us. Hopefully we can get 3 wins out of these next 3 games in the next couple of days.
All right, Coach Felix, thanks the win, Knights.